Okay. This is Nathan Thompson from Pro Video Coalition here, joined by Jacob from the Light Bridge.
Hi.
And we're going to take a look at the Cine Reflect lighting system. So how do you use this system?
Well, basically, I started to work with a cinematographer called Christian Berger about 15 years ago. He was the DP on The White Ribbon, Angelina Jolie's By the Sea. And he had this idea coming from documentary, how can I shoot fast? How can I have a beautiful looking natural light and not be bugged by too much equipment and gear? So what he did is he reverse engineered the idea of what lighting is. Because what do? We set up a light, we don't like it, we put up a frame, then we put up flags. So we get it there. So what we're doing is we're making updates for updates because we're not satisfied with what we actually have initially. So what Christian did is he said, let's take the flags away. Okay, we see the frame, the light's going all over the place. Let's take that away too. And suddenly you just got your hard light source. So he had his idea. What does natural light actually mean? It means that the light travels further. It has more distance. By having that, you have less fall off. So that people can walk in a room, it looks nicely. And what also happens, what's really interesting is with when the light comes into a room, it bounces off the floor, off the wall, and suddenly the whole room starts to look nice. So you can decide where you want to shoot, or you can do multiple angles and different setups, whatever you need to do. So that's where the system originally came from. From there, working with him, obviously we had to make it set-proof. So we came up with different kinds of surfaces that really could do that. They have 97% of light reflection. It's brushed aluminum coated surfaces. And from there, I have almost no light loss. So you can put your light source really far away, bundled light source, go into the reflector, and with the C reflector, then go into a room or setting up inside in a small environment. So basically, the idea was to say, not this fits into my general package, but it's saying about, okay, what do I want to create for a mood in a room? And if I want to have this really natural looking feel for a room, I need to place my light source far away. So it's a cherry picker, and if I can't afford that, I don't want to do that because I want to have more control. If here's a window, I place a reflector here. Just by panning the reflector, I get much more control in a room. So that's basically where the idea came from. And from there, you start to work.
So the magic is really in the coatings on these,
Yes.
because even though you're bouncing light, it's
Yes.
still controlable.
Yes,
Okay,
exactly.
That's amazing. And there's
Yeah.
a lot of different options. So
Yeah.
you've got the little sizes that can just
Yeah,
pepper in a little
exactly.
highlight, or what's the whole kit look like?
Well, the whole kit, as you have in your hand, is, sorry, it's Europe, so it's 7 by 7 centimeters, 15, 25, here's a 50, and then we go up to the big boys to the meter by meter frames.
Okay.
What we put a lot of work into is to say, if you want to put up lights, for example, outside in front of a window, you have to deal with storms and winds. Obviously, when you have butterflies and rags that we know from standard bouncing, you can't handle that. You have to take them down at a certain time. We designed these reflectors to work at the storm warning number 1, so we're definitely up longer than any normal rag would be. You've got more, you can go underwater, you can go into rain, snow, any conditions.
So that's the rigidity there.
The rigidity and the mounting system. Because you can see it's really easy. You got the speed rail here. We call them speed rails. So, and then you close them
It's
down.
almost like a dovetail mount.
Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. And then it fits really easy. And it's all about intuitive, fast control and working. And you go from there. And then you got different kinds of mounts. You got spigots, you got 9 solutions. You got this for the speed rail system.
And then so you've got the differences in what this would be a very hard light.
Exactly.
It's almost perfectly clean.
Exactly.
And then you're adding diffusion layers. Basically.
Exactly, exactly. The thing is, you have some videos for you guys to put in there. We have different kinds of setups. So you have a normal reflection. So what you do is you have a light source on the bottom, you're bouncing into the light, and then you're reflecting into the room. That's normal. But if you're in a situation, for example, where you say, well, look at it, I only have this space, but I want my light to travel further, what we do is we do a double reflection. So you hit the light at the floor. On the floor, you put a C reflector, and that bounces into here, and then onto the set. And because it's a spill light-free light source, when you see that, I'm lighting in your face right now, but from the side, from the camera, you don't really see the light source because it's directional soft light. That's really a really important thing for us. You're directing light and you still got control over your soft light. And that happens because of the fall off. So you only really see the light source when you're lighting in. I actually can show you that really good at the back. We've got a demo back there to show you how that works.
Very good.
Yeah.
Well, thanks so much for the overview.